Good evening. It's Team Schlitz taking on the Republican Angry Yeti. That's right, they're Republicans. I got nothing against Republicans, but they did get their ass kicked in the election, and these guys work for a bunch of Republicans, so we're going to kick their ass on the ice right afterward. I'll spare you my diatribe that I gave from the penalty box about Republicans because it's not PC, but this is good enough. Herms is flying early. Team Schlitz dropped a game to the Yeti earlier this season. That one's going to creep in barely past Sansky. They do get off to a 1-0 lead somehow. They won a game when we were short-stacked and I was in Florida a couple months ago, or a month or so ago, and we came to play. And Pomeroy said, I will not allow my team to be down by a goal to the Yeti, so he's just going to tip that in after working up the ice and doing a little give-and-go action. Big John making waves, causing trouble, getting into little scuffles. Dick Spears and Big John were fighting with the Yeti guys. Yeti's fighting with us. They're dirty. I only had like 6 guys. See, they were really short-stacked tonight. And you see what happens when Team Schlitz shows up with bodies against a short-stacked Yeti is we put up double digits. There's Skidmarks hitting the top corner there. I'm doing a little zoom pan on the edit, trying to zoom in on the boxes of video where we're getting goals, and it's pretty nice. You get to see things go in and have the magnify lift. Hot Hands Hanley blocking 2 shots on the same rush with the same leg, I think. A really slow pass to Spanky from me that goes 5-hole, I think. And guess what, y'all? We never looked back. We never looked back from 2-1, really. Boom! I knocked that dude on his ass because he's a dick. And they're all dicks. And then I took a penalty. That's fine. Spanky moving. It's just going to be pretty much Schlitz goals from here on out. He's going to find Tomasetti. Tomasetti's going to wait, going to have a cup of coffee, and going to put that top shelf. Boom! Beat the glove. Made for a nice snapshot. Stevie K bringing it up. K-Mac's brother, Seth MacFarlane Jr., or R-Mac, is going to aerial this to Spanky, and he's going to hit that, I think, out of midair, and then it went kind of like waist height past the goalie on his glove side. That was another goal. There's going to be nothing but goals. I have no chart with all the points at the end of this game because I haven't had time to score it because I've been too busy. But we did have 10 of them. Herms getting into trouble. I think he took at least 2 penalties in this game. Trying to represent. Only a couple more minutes, honey. You can see I have to even do the audio here while my kid's coming out of the bathtub. Big John picks one off but doesn't put it in. We're still in second period action. Dick Smears flip up to Big John. Big John, it's going to be too easy to R-Mac. Boom, nice pass just to tap in. Yeti goalie starting to give up at this point. You can see him really suffering a third period. Here, I can take the baby and still do this on you here. Go ahead. Spanky, coming down low, looking across. No, that's a save. That's not a save by the keeper. Yeti coming back the other way. Zansky, at least a few stops. He only let in 2 today. That's very good for the Zans man. Did make some saves. Dick Spears on the breakaway gets off. No, I only have a minute and a half left, and then I'll be done. Well, give me him. No. Nice save by Zansky. Second save by Zansky. Just watch that little dial. See there's a little like almost done. Palms back to Skidmarks. And Skidmarks gonna walk in. Look at that. See, goalie's giving up. He's giving up at this point. Yeti understand that Team Schlitz, when we come to play, are forced to be reckoned with. Spanky down low, drop, Skidmarks, back, Spanky, walk in, 5-hole, in, another one. Keep adding them up, keep tagging them up. No goals for the Braver man today, but a couple assists, at least 1 assist. Spanky, oh yeah, they got a tip there, they got stuffed, and I think that's going to be about it. Oh no, yeah, Yeti do get a goal here. Luckily, Mike Richard missed it on the cam. More Spanky down low. More shooting off the post. We're just about done, honey. There you go. But Team Schlitz now above 500 for the first time post-Gibby era. It's not really post-Gibby era, but Gibby ain't here. And yeah, that's right. We are winning. So go Schlitz. Alright, it's late night. It's a week after the Yeti game that we won 10-2. Super. I got all the stats in. No, we lost tonight. 6 or 7-2. To LePew somehow. They got their first one of the year. We'll have to dig through the stats to figure this out. But I'm doing a special little, very quiet because everybody's sleeping, stats prep explosion here to show you what's going on and why we lost tonight against LePew because Captain Palms insisted that I play defense instead of a line with Spanky, which would have been nice, and I'll show you from the stats why that would have been a better idea. But here we go. So this 10-2 game right here, if you just click on this little pivot slice, Angry Yeti, you get just the Angry Yeti game. Once I click on it, and I open it up, and you see all the points, goals, assists, points, goals in blue, assists in red. You can add little data labels here, so you know exactly what these numbers of points are. Do all these cool little things. So you can see Spanky and Skidmarks were a huge part of this game, with 5 points for Spanky, 4 for Skidmark. I missed 2 goals, by the way. I gave 2 goals. I gave a goal to Hot Hands, and I gave a goal to Herms because I didn't have them on tape, so I only had 8 on tape. So if somebody knows who scored, let me know, and I'll add it in here, right? Interesting. You can see a lot of even distribution here. Dick Smears, Captain Palms for the goal, of course. Yeah, I guess I only had 1 point, so I should shut the fuck up because I really wasn't helping on offense. But tonight we were obviously missing Skidmarks against LePew, and you can tell he's a big part of the team. You can break this out by other teams' games. This is really cool. I was opening this up and kind of messing around. If I only have 3 game stats in here, but I'll add all of them in by the end of the year. This is a really cool snapshot of kind of like what's going on in each game. Spanky's been out of control. You can flip this thing around too, so you can say, alright, I want to see this by name. I'm not worried about the opponent so much. So you can grab name and put it over opponent. You didn't see where I just did that because I think my face is covering that up. But this pivot menu, this field list, you can toggle these things around, and I put name above, and then I get name here. And then what you get is all games, the distribution of scoring with all games, and you can see that Spanky is clearly, in these 3 games that we had, very important, and I had apparently a slow scoring game against the Yeti. Skidmarks is solid. Milano has not even been around. I think that's who that is, right? Yeah, Milano is only, if I had a games played, I think he's only played 1 of these games. Big John, Captain Palms, pretty cool stuff. I will get the other games in here because I'll figure out why we only scored 2 goals tonight against LePew. Wow. Somehow they get a win. We're back to 500. We're back to 4-4, but that's alright. Got a big season. We got the Bruins after Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. Eat your cranberry sauce and go Schlitz.